Out here, this isn't just a trapline. It's something deeper. It's something earned. A way of life shaped by those before us, carried forward with purpose and grounded in something greater than ourselves. Because this isn't about taking. Instead, it's about stewardship, honoring the land, respecting the wildlife, and caring for what God Himself has entrusted to us. We don't just harvest, we manage. We don't just take, we give back. We don't just walk this ground, we protect it for those who come next, with respect, with purpose, with unwavering resolve. This is conservation. This is tradition. This is family. This is the Trapline Saga.
Good morning from the trapline. We're down in here heading to another dam today. Get to see if we can find an otter crossover, and there's definitely a lot of beavers working down here. You can see the water's already opened up down here. Well, we got a little bit of an Arctic blast come back through. Still over freezing temps, but got a little bit of snow on the ground, just a dusting. It'll be gone here in a couple hours. Got some geese out here. Yeah. Out there honking away. Got a big old lodge dam coming across here. So this is one of the spots we came up and found here. Is a nice little crossover going down in that water. I'm going to get a setup down in there. It's mostly beavers using this crossover. Otters will use it too. The main crossover is coming up here, and that's where we're going to really focus on the otters. So basically we got this one set. The dam is right here. They got the crossover coming down, drops into this little water hole. So what we did is we put the 330 right down here in the water. I pulled out some muck, got it down in there a little deeper, put the stick across, put up a couple sticks there so they just slide right down into this, or if they're coming from this way they'll go right up into it before they hit that. Perfect set. I put a little bit of otter lure right down in there. Should be good. Yeah, we came down in here this morning here, and we noticed there's a heck of a nice little otter slide up on top of this dam. It comes down through, comes right through here. Just up the bank here we put a 220 in, and right here we're gonna put a 330 in. They're coming up this channel. You're gonna get them because it kind of drops in. They're not using all this tall grass. They got to come through this little waterway. These are very, from what we're finding out already, these are very, very hot spots. We've got all three of our otters in these things so far. We're gonna have another otter yet today, aren't we?
I hope so.
I think we will. Well, that's where I just did that set. There's a spot back in there. They're coming up through this little channel. It comes up. It Y's right here, and that goes up on the back side of this dam. That we're not worried about because we're going to cut them off at that one. There's also a split here. It goes up towards the dam there. We got the 220 down in there, and they're going up on top of that dam. And that's where they've been using the toilets. So either way, we got them blocked off in this spot. Just beautiful down in here. Northern Minnesota definitely has some cool spots. On the trap line today, I'm down here. Check this out. I thought someone stole my trap. I couldn't find it. Lo and behold, there's fur in it. Let's see what it is here pretty quick. This is actually one of Alice's traps that she set. And I could see why we couldn't find it. Sucker was buried down in the weeds. It is a nice otter. That is a nice otter. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a nice otter. What do you think of that one?
That's big.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Whew.
Beautiful.
Well, let's get this trap set. We're gonna dry this. Finn, what was in the no BS beaver trap?
An otter.
Big old otter. Yeah, we're out here. It's storming. Big snowstorm just hit us today. We're coming back here. We're gonna pull these traps, and sure enough, nice big old otter in there. Think we'll have some more today, Finn?
Yep.
Get some beavers too. So we pulled up here to do these. So we pulled up here to do these sets, and all of a sudden we see a mink playing in the beaver lodge. I got a set in there. We're not trying to catch a mink, but he took off. We got something? Okay, I'm coming down. Go see what we got in there. Is it big? That's Mama's circle trap. Her RBG. Down in here. The first set didn't have any. Finn's checking them for us today. He's doing a pretty good job. What does it look like, buddy? What's in it? I see a big tail. Is it an otter? I see an otter tail. Mama's gonna, she's already got her tags almost full. Your mama's kicking my butt.
This is also my trap.
That's an otter. Mama got an otter.
I came down here to check it. That trap looks strange again.
Well, we got that otter out of the trap. That was out of Alice's set. Her 220 RBG.
So.
What do you think there, Finn? Nice otter?
Yeah.
Let's get him up here so everybody can see him.
I can't get that.
Yeah, nice otter.
Also my set.
Yeah, Finn's got his set. It's right down in them where those sticks are sticking up there. Didn't get one in there. We got a big beaver in there the other day. Let's get this one in the truck there, bud. What do you think? Here, let's get a picture of you with that. Been a heck of a day. Been dealing with a snowstorm, and on the trap line today we ended up running over to Walker, and Finn got himself a colony trap for muskrats.
And more stuff.
Oh, more stuff? Are you gonna catch a mink in that next fall?
I'm gonna catch it now.
Yeah, right. Hold down. Alright. Then
We're gonna go down and see if we got anything down here.
yeah.
We got an otter.
This is our last trap check of the day. We got some otters piled up inside the truck right now. It's been a really good day for otters.
Not for beavers though.
Notice right now that the trap is gone.
We got an otter.
And there's an otter in there. And the other thing I'm noticing right now is I didn't see this is that's mink tracks. What do you know? This trap has been good. I got a beaver out of here. This is the second otter I got out of here this week. So I'm really happy about this location.
Is it alive?
No, he's fully dispatched. Boy, he's really stuck in there. that trap pinned down really good. Oh, that's a nice one. Really nice one. It's over 20 pounds. Boy. Just out of there.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about this location as we had a... Well, I think this guy might be more of a longliner. He's got a lot of traps. But he came in and he said he's just up to maybe 50 yards up his first trap starts. He's got, I think, like 4 or 5 sets right there. And I was really worried about him cutting me off, but pretty much I got the main rivers down here. So anything that comes up river, it's got to come through my set before it gets to his. And then above that, my wife Alice has that other set in the same channel. So he's in between us. So I'm not really too worried about him right now. And he hasn't bothered my set, so he's been respectful that way. Another fine otter. Another male. Yep, another male. Mostly, I think we got one female. Everything's been males. Yeah, we take the snow like this. When we got snow, we take advantage of it because you get that snow in there, it dries these pelts out right away. And when you go to skin them, they don't freeze up so bad. Plus, you get that. They got a lot of that mucky silt in their fur that you can clean out with the snow. Ah, what a gorgeous animal. They're just pretty. Well, mine went. So, snowstorm that came along really got the otters moving, obviously. I mean, we got 4 beautiful otter here. Buddy Jerry got his first otter right there today. That was a gorgeous one. That was on a No BS Beaver Extreme. The rest of these came out of, this one was a 330 set Belial. No, this one came out of a RGB 220 circle trap. No, the other 2 came out of 330 Belials. One was on a crossover, one was on a toilet, and the other 2 were in runs. But like I say, we're gonna get more sets out after the storm moves through, and we had a good day with this. Not bad for a snowstorm day. Freezing traps we pulled, stuff like that. Just gorgeous. I just love these things.
Well, you ready? I got my coffee, the kids are loaded up. It's Saturday, and I got the day off, and I have missed out on a hell of a week checking traps. Stack of beavers. I think we're at 7 otters now. We have 1 tag left.
That's your tag.
And that's my tag. Justin, I managed to get my first otter this last week, and I wasn't even there on the check. We have been dealing with Mother Nature in a vengeance right now. Obviously, we got snowstorms and different winter systems moving through the area right now. But that being said, it's my day to get to go with and man the trap line, so I'm really excited about that. We are going to be moving some traps around. One area in particular, we've already pulled a pile of beavers out of there. We've harvested 4 otters. Just ethical practice. We want to leave some there, obviously, so we're going to be moving some sets around, trying to locate a little bit easier access for other areas too now with the weather coming. I think they said that this system will be in the area until about 1 a.m. We're in a winter watch, but other than that, it's April in Minnesota, and this is what we love. Let's get on the road.
Close that door. We'll have critters trying to get in our castor sacks that are hanging in there. It's all you smell in that garage right now is castor.
Yeah, it is.
Castor and beaver meat. We've been cutting up beavers all week. It's been a good week.
We got Ozzy playing, Finn. Well, it's about time I get back to the wetlands to check a trap for once. Sending me all these pictures while I've been working all week. This is a fun spot, a little bit of a hike. We go down a hill into a ravine and Bigfoot territory.
Never forget those on the walk in here, do we?
No, not anymore.
What happened the last time I went down here without the tongs, and Jerry's like, well, what about tongs? I'm like, well, we'll see. I just got it set last night or whatever, and then what do you know? There was an otter in here the first night.
Well, to say I was excited would be an understatement.
What's going on there? I don't see.
I don't know, but I got something.
I don't see a trap, and I see some fresh, like where something was messing around in there.
I don't know.
Can
I'm
you
so freaking excited right now.
Do you see fur?
I don't. I mean, it's murky water. I see something down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up here.
I'm gonna try not to fall in. Of course.
Yeah, hold on a second, hon. I'm gonna explain this for. Just hold on. I know you're excited.
Okay, fine.
Okay, but Alice got her first otter out of that set right there last week. Right on the other side of there's this slide right here, a crossover, and then it goes right through that little channel out into this. So it must came from that direction, maybe. I don't know, but let's see what we got. There's a beaver otter. I'm guessing otter, because I haven't seen any beaver sign here in a while.
I got an
Oh.
otter. I got him.
Hey, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Oh my God, honey. Jeez.
Hey, let's get that thing out of that trap and get it cleaned up, get some snow on there, rub it in there good, dry it out. Give him a good look at what, oh my gosh, that's a 25 pounder easily. Our biggest this season so far has been 25 pounds, so this one looks like it might be 25 or maybe even more. Here, I'm gonna get on your side of you. I don't think everybody wants to stare at your butt.
Beautiful big otter. Just gorgeous. See if we can dry him up a little bit.
Yeah, get that tail too. Makes it a lot easier for us to skin them at end of the day too, is, you know, get that fur dried out with the snow.
They have a very unique hide, like a dual coat. It's only the top coat that actually gets wet, so it's really easy to dry them off.
That is,
Holy, look how
that is
dark he
cool.
is. Golly.
Wow. It's a dark one. He doesn't have a lot of white under him. He does have a little bit of white. We had one that was like really white. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That is.
Guess what this is?
That's number 8.
That's number 8. Our tags are filled.
And looks like Jerry gets his tags yet too. So
Number 8. My last otter. And my first otter. Number 8. Not too bad. My last otter was caught, or my last otter for the season was caught 10 feet from my first otter. Oh, wow.
yeah, we're gonna have some otter skins for the wall.
I'm so
This is
excited.
cool.
All right.
Who says she didn't love animals? She's hugging it, carrying it on her back.
What is that?
Did I catch anything in my circle trap?
Nothing down there, buddy.
You dropped your chicken? Okay, I'll pick it up in a minute. What do you think? You like it? You want to pet it? Oh.
Is it cold?
She dropped your chicken.
I'll get your chicken.
Oh. Well, good golly, Miss Molly. I'm freaking pumped. That's awesome. I'm excited.
Now we have to be careful where we put sets because we don't want to be catching otters,
Nope.
except for Jerry's sets. So yeah, the rest of our otter sets we got out right now, that's gonna be Jerry's traps.
Yep.
He's got tags. He's only got one so far. We got that on that No BS Beaver Extreme.
That's awesome.
The rest came out of what, 330s, 220s, and what, that 220 RBG. The Belial's in the RBG.
I think we should pull the other 220s that we got out.
I think so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go do that now. So.
We're gonna have to go set some today though too.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Tell ya, you just never win in these heavy snowstorms. Driving down this forest road, you know, all this snow that was piled up on top of my truck. You go to slow down, or even going down these hills, it all just starts coming down.
And it's all this heavy wet stuff
Or the
too.
stuff on the trees.
Yeah.
Driving down these forest roads, got these big old white pines and darlings, balsams. It starts knocking that stuff off, just lands on a windshield and blocks you. You can't even see it. Boy, that little creek there, I know there's otters in that thing too.
But we filled our tags.
Yeah, like I say, we filled our tags. And focus on Jerry getting his, but it's not gonna be hard to get his for. He's already got one. It's not gonna be hard to fill out the rest of the tags for him. We got a spot picked out. I know we got at least a dozen otters living in that spot, and they've been using extremely heavy. We've been saving that for them. We're gonna set that up this week and get these otters knocked out of the way and just focus on just mainly beaver then.
Is there anything else?
Well, how about it? We got off the line and we got a really, really pretty blonde beaver that we're looking forward to getting on the board and stretching ourselves for the wall. So picked up the stencil, got a piece of plywood. I'm just tracing it out right now. Justin just got it all fleshed out. So we're looking forward to that. It's actually been a little bit slower on the line the last couple days with this
Arctic blast.
Arctic blast.
Over a foot of snow.
Yeah, we got dumped on with over a foot of snow. It's been kind of cold, and it's that heavy, wet, gross stuff. Hasn't been much fun out there. It's been a little bit slower, especially with the beavers. But the good news is it's April. We know spring's coming. It's Minnesota. We love this state. But the otters, we actually managed to fill our last otter tag for Justin and I. We got number 8 yesterday, right? That was yesterday.
Yeah, number 8 yesterday.
Number 8 yesterday. Yeah, all my days are running together right now. So that was pretty thrilling. Finn was so excited, wanting to keep fur and everything. So upon further research, looking into the regulations, we actually found out Finn can get his own otter tags. The one thing, Minnesota, if they do anything right, it's the youth involvement in the outdoors, which has been. So we got him set up. He's got 4 tags to fill. He's got a nice long weekend here with Daddy, break from school. So he's going to be hitting the line hard tomorrow, trying to fill his own otter tags, and he's really looking forward to that. Other than that, we're going to keep going. I'm going to get this board traced out, and we'll get it up there. Fucking all that vapor right now.
Yeah, well, she's out there doing that. I ended up, I got that fisher skun up.
The fisher?
Or, not the fisher. That's the kind of thing that we're running on empty sometimes around here. That's an otter, not a fisher. We will correct that. Fisher has been closed for quite some time, and I'm looking forward to actually getting Fishers next year. This is the Beaver. I got him fleshed out. It's the first one I've ever flushed, and I kind of screwed up a little bit. Made a couple little, those are leg holes, but that's not a leg hole. And up there I ripped it a little bit. This is the first one, so yeah, I have a little bit of cleaning up to do here yet after I get stretched. But I'm going to stretch that one out, and this one's going to go up on the wall. Very beautiful height on that thing. There, Al's got this traced out. I'm just going to get up here and put this Beaver on here. Shut up.
Sorry. You're the one that said it.
Like I said earlier, it's the first one I've ever done, so this is kind of a learning curve here too. I mean, I've watched these guys on YouTube doing this, and they make this look so goddamn easy, but I guess if you've done a lot of them, it probably is. It's no different than people watching me clean fish. I mean, shoot, I can do that really quick. But it's a leg hole, another leg hole here, which I ripped down a little bit. So the reason why these Beaver boards are like, you know, they have stencils and Beaver boards like this is because you're going to match this up here. And you're going to go down and you're going to want to match, because when you stretch them out, you kind of want a nice oval to them. And nice thing is here is these are pins right here. These are aluminum. Nice long sharp points. The reason why you want these, you can buy them at Trapline Supply companies. We bought them at Bill's Trapline Supply. Is because you're going to use a hammer, and you got to tack these things in. If you're using plastic, you're going to bust them. These are reusable. Another guy I watched did this with staples. It's actually really handy, but you say these you pull out, you reuse them. You don't have to waste all your staples. You're going to want to start at the head from what I've seen, right up at the nose. I'm going to start it right on that line right there. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom and do the same.
Are we going to call this episode Pounding Beaver?
Pounding Beaver. And I'm going to go down here, that one in. And then you come to the side. Trust me, you're going to want gloves to handle these things. These things are sharp. And then I'm going to stretch this one over here. Nice thing is, after I get this thing stretched out, that's when I'm going to come back with my pelt scraper, and I'm going to kind of scrape up and clean this thing up a little bit more. And then I'm going to use these tacks. I'm going to bring all this stuff back in together as it's drying. And then after it's dried, I'm probably going to tan this one. And we can always take a sewing needle and thread and clean that up.
We can or I can?
Or Alice can.
That's what
She's good at that. This was a pretty good sized beaver. I mean, it's cutting up on there. It's fitting up on his board pretty darn good. And then, like I say, those four, and you just kind of, then you come up here, do that, then down here, and you just kind of keep working your way around the board to get a nice oval to them. There, I got this all stretched out on here. I'm going to put some salt on, non-iodized. This one I'm going to be tanning up myself. One thing with the tanning kit I got is you salt it. And then the next day you scrape this off and you put some new salt on. And I better hope I got a little bit more salt.
Look in the cupboards up there.
And I got all the meat out from here, scraped down pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to salt this really good, and then tomorrow I'm going to scrape this off, and then I'm going to re-salt it again. Then let it sit for another day, then scrape it off and let it just fully dry. Then my home tanning kit I bought that's what it explained to do, and I've practiced this on some coon tails already. It worked out excellent. Tan kit works as it says. I mean, it was simple to do, and I'm gonna try it on this beaver also. And I really hope I don't screw this one up because this one is a very nice colored. I mean, it's got that nice blonde goldish fur to it. Most of the other ones are just that brown reddish ones that we're getting. I'm gonna try getting a couple more out of this same area and see if we can get some more of this color variation. A friend of us told us we have some black ones in this area too. Yeah, I'd really like to get one of those. That'd be awesome just to get, you know, different color variations, just like a bear. You know, bear have different. So just like bear come in different various colors. The black bear comes, you know, like white. They got a glacier blue color even. You know, we get chocolates in this area. Also, we've had some very light tan ones. No, it'd be cool. Just get some different color beaver like that also.
Sorry. Okay, say that last phrase again.
So it'd be just cool, you know, if we can get some different colors of the, you know, the beaver also. Just put them all next to the wall. Just put them all up on the wall. Just forgive me.
You're doing good.
Yeah, no. We like to, you know, obviously collect furs, animals. I mean, we got taxidermy all over our house. We got all over our, you know, garage in here. Kind of our fur shed right now, but our cabin's gonna have a bunch of this.
They're fun.
We are.
It's art.
It's art. It's art in our world. Other than that, we are gonna have hats, gloves, stuff like that made, even a blanket, and, you know, having different. So that's just kind of what we want to do with a bunch of our hides. We obviously are selling some. I just sold some this week. They brought some pretty decent money. My friend Jerry took them down to his local fur buyer and got a decent little check out of that. Our otters, we're going to be keeping a few for ourselves. I think we're going to keep 4 between you and I. And then our son hopefully gets a couple himself.
He's not going to let you sell any of them.
He probably ain't going to sell any of his, but yeah, they're not bringing a ton of money right now, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flesh those out and dry them. And when the price goes up, then I'll sell. But as of right now, they're not bringing a ton, so I really don't want to get rid of them. There's such a pretty hide on them, pretty animals. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. In the following episode, you might want to stay tuned because we're going to be setting fin sets for his otter. And we're going to be doing a trap check and doing a little bit more scouting on an area that has a ton of beaver in it that we're getting excited about. It's going to warm up this next week, and I think it's going to get these beavers moving.
I hope so. This weather sucks.
This does. This weather has sucked. It's really slowed down our trapping. I say, how many beaver we got in the last week? We did early in the week. We did really good. Then it slowed down to like 1 a day.
Yep.
In a couple of days, we haven't got any. Kind of hits hard, but the otter's been run. So my friend Jerry's got otter tags, so we're gonna get him on some otters this week. Get him connected. So stay tuned for more action.
Thanks for watching, guys. Say, we're gonna keep more videos coming your way, and who knows what's gonna be on them. So if you like what you just seen, wanna see more, then join us along on all of our adventures by hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget, get out there and break the chain of routine.